Hello, and thank you for watching this video from Practical Devotional. Today we want to cover just a couple verses in Proverbs chapter 7. Our person in our story has gone from being just an interested outsider to an active participant. And that's by what happened yesterday. Yesterday, the temptress grabbed him and kissed him. And so now he's not just an interested outsider, he's an active participant. And today we get something that's transcendent with inappropriate relationships. Now, I realize the majority of my audience is going to be born-again believers. And so you are going to have this because the person tempting you, the pursuer, the enticer, they're going to try to give you some spiritual justification for what's going on and what they're trying to get you to do. So in our story, in verse 14, the temptress says, "I've paid my vows." Basically what she's saying is, I paid my vows, so it's okay if we go ahead and do what we're going to do. You know, I had the same thing happen to me. I was in a very vulnerable and a very place in my life where I was lonely. Wanted a relationship and someone pursued me. And when I realized we're just in something we should not be in, very inappropriate, I was given spiritual justification. It didn't really help much because I could kind of see right through it, but still it was what was offered to me. And I am very transparent, and I try to be very forward about this because I want you to understand that I can tell you from personal knowledge and personal experience that immorality affects your life, and it changes your life, and it forever is going to change your life. It was 32 years ago for me, but yet it changed the course of my life in a very dramatic way, and I want to help as best I can. I want to help as many people as I can to where you will break away from the trap you find yourself in. At the point we're in our story, the man is trapped. He's been kissed. It's not just a flirty, ha-ha. It is now game on. And how do you break away when that game on hits? Well, first of all, let me say you need to find someone wise and someone that's very quiet to confide in and say, I am in a problem. I need some help. I need someone to keep me accountable. Might be a leader in your church, might be someone you look up to, but make sure two things. Number one, that they're wise. Number two, they'll keep their mouth shut. You just don't want this going all over the world. Second, find a way to break away from that person. Find a way to break away, and when you do, no more contact, no matter what. At one point, I had broken away. I had broken away and everything was done. We weren't going to talk anymore at all. And then next thing I know, we're talking again. And it just led to just the continuation of an inappropriate relationship. And so I want to be very clear on this. Find someone that will keep you accountable. And number two, break away. And when you break away, there's no more contact. Not at all. Not a word. Not a text. Not an email. Not anything. Anything you get, you just simply ignore as though it didn't come in. Again, trying to be transparent, want to help as best I can. I can tell you how it changed my life, and it wasn't in a good way. And so I don't want immorality to hurt your life and change your life in a bad way. Immorality will change. The pain and the price you pay is not worth the pleasure that you get. Want to read the whole devotional? Go to the link at the bottom of the page. We'll see you tomorrow.